Hello everybody! My name is Inability90, but you can call me Abby. In today's video, we're going to be playing Hardcore Minecraft, but the entire point is to make a single cake. Yep, that's it. So, starting off the world, I decided to make it aptly named. Cake is the goal. Yeah, not very creative over here, but hey, I am a YouTuber and... No, that job requires creativity. I am a person, and that doesn't mean much. My main thought process coming into this is I like cake and I'm bad at Minecraft, so might as well mix the two. So I started by chopping down a tree, pretty much how every Minecraft world goes, and then I see these like pigs and I'm like, oh, I know what I should do with those pigs. I should eat them. So I craft an axe and I'm like, okay, I failed at that one a little bit, but I decide, all right, I'm going to kill this pig. And then his brother was looking at me funny, so I killed him as well. For some reason, it took the second one hit. I don't understand Minecraft crits, but you know, I'm not very smart. I chopped down another tree because I've decided, all right, we're not going to dilly-dally. We're going to get this going. We're going to figure out how to craft this cake. I think I knew how to craft it. Turns out I didn't. Spoiler alert. But at first, I was very committed to what I was doing, and I was certain I knew what I was doing. So I craft a boat. I'm just waiting. Yep, I craft a boat. And then I sail along the seas. Closer and closer, hoping, fingers crossed, that I find a village, because that will have most of the necessities I need, because they should have livestock, they should have crops. They should have sugarcane, you know, like hopefully they have everything you need for a cake. So I get up on this island and I'm like, all right, I'm going to find it. I'm going to find exactly what I need. The second I look over this hill and there's nothing there. So I was a little disappointed, and then I found a cherry grove and I was a little like, oh, I'm going to go there. But then I was like, no, Abby, you have a task. Get this done as quickly as possible. This video should not take very long. So I continue on my merry little way, hopping through the forest, and then I spotted cows! I had already found cows! Now this was pretty exciting to me because, well, they were a pretty major part of what I needed. So I celebrated a little bit and continued on my way, but I partied a little bit too hard and my game decided to crash. Yeah, it was great. So I restarted the game, and I was like, okay, please save my progress. Please save it, please. I am right back at the beginning. So instead of doing that whole thing again, because I literally couldn't, I decided, all right, fate has decided it. I will sail off into a new direction, and then I'll find everything I need. So I hop in my little boat, and I sail in the other direction. I arrived to a new island with horses, but not really what I need. And I continued on my merry little way until suddenly I spotted again. I found cows already and pigs, so I murdered it. But, you know, beyond that, I spent a lot of time murdering this pig. Beyond that, I killed a cow. Wait, no, I didn't. I meant to say I found a cow. Sorry, murder's still on the mind. In the far distance is a village. So I scurry on down and I go, all right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Finally, I found what I've been looking for literally for the past 10 minutes. All I wanted was a single village. And boom, sugarcane right there. I was really hyped at this point. Chickens. You literally can't make this up. Right there, chickens. I was so excited at this point. I instantly went and found seeds. And I was like, I'm not letting these chickens despawn. I need these. So I take the little chickens and I took all 3 of them. Spoiler alert, they're all coming with me. And hindsight's 2020, I didn't need 3 chickens, but I painstakingly took all 3 of them. And let me tell you, this was painstaking. They would not follow me. They would follow me a little bit of the way and then stop and then a little bit more and then stop. And it was mildly infuriating. Also, if I sound like I'm dying, it's because I am. And by that I mean I'm a big baby and I have a mild cold. But that would explain the nasally tone. Anyways, enough with that. These chickens followed me all the way to this village. And for some reason I'm still really deciding I need all three. I bring them into this house and I decide to trap them inside, hoping they won't despawn and I will have eggs and my cake will be good. So I push them in, close the door. And now, boom, I've already got eggs, I've already got sugar. What else do I need? Boom, right there, wheat. You literally can't make it up. Like, the spawn was perfect. So I went and I collected all of the wheat, literally all of it. I don't know why I didn't need that much wheat, but I did. I didn't want the farmers to have food, so I ate all of their food. So I collected all the wheat except for that one piece that I left that I didn't notice. Great, that's gonna bother me. And then I decided I'm gonna beat up their security system. So I did. I built a little bit too high at first, so then I built it back down and I started smacking away. Man, I love doing this. I mean, I know that this is like their bodyguard and their only protection against the mobs at night, but like, I don't really care. So instead, I decided that I'm going to steal his resources and use it to make buckets. So I went and I decided, all right, how much iron is this? Let me see. Boom. 4 pieces of iron. I was very excited about this. I think you might always get 4. I don't know if that's true, but I got 4 and I was very excited because 3 is all I need for a bucket. So I continued on my merry little way. I was running, dashing, sprinting all the way back to the cows. I was so excited. I was like, okay, I've got wheat, I've got eggs, pretty soon I'm gonna have milk, I got sugar. That's all you need to make a cake, Like, that's literally all that I needed. So I was running back as quick as I could, very, very excited. And I was like, all right, I'm about to make this cake. This challenge is going to be over. I'm going to prove that I'm actually good at Minecraft. I got a little bit lost getting back to the cows, but that's okay. There they are. One little bucket and I win this challenge, right? Okay. I didn't pick up the eggs. That's what's going on here. That's why I didn't get the new recipe thing. So I decided to bring the cows back with me. And I'm like, okay, silly me. Should have picked up the eggs on the way too. I'm sure the chickens would have dropped them by now. I should have picked up the eggs, brought them to the cows, made the cake there. Boom, instant, problem solved. So I did exactly what I did with those chickens. And I brought these cows painstakingly back home. By home, I mean that village house I stole. But it's mine now, so... yeah, home sweet home. So I decided to push this cow off the edge, but he really was not cooperating with me. So I kind of just left him because I fell down. So I took this one cow with me and I tried to make it forgive me for hitting it and it seemed to work. So I continued on my way. It kept stopping for some reason. I don't know if there's any way to fix that in Minecraft, but like, I feel like the game's old enough that they shouldn't just stop like that. I don't know. Anyways, that's just a pet peeve of mine from making this video. But I was, trying to get the cow to come across this little river thing. So I hit him again. And then he ran away and wouldn't forgive me for a little bit. And I got a little stressed. But turns out all he needed was a little time. And then like the rest of us will come back to their toxic relationship. So, he followed me across this merry little ocean. Which is not at all what that is. That's like a river, if even. But still, he followed me across this body of water, and we continued on our way. Now, at this point, I was getting a little stressed out, because if you look, the sun is going down. And you know how I said I'm not very good at Minecraft? Well, that includes the fighting part of the game. So... I don't want to be out at night because I will lose every single fight I get into, and that does not sound fun. So I bring the cow with me and I'm like, please just hurry up, let's go. I have places to be, people to see, a cake to make, like just let me end this video. I gave up. I ran to a house, no bed, looked for iron, no iron. I ran to the next house, like, come on, I just want to go to bed. Nope, no bed. I ran to the next house. You'll never guess what happened. I opened the door. Well, actually, looked through the window. No bed. Finally, I find a bed. Boom. I steal it from a villager. I don't care. I stole his bed and he's not very happy about it, but that's okay. I continue on my way and I go back to the cow, like, hoping that he's still there. But I notice a shipwreck. Now, this is very important because it's a shipwreck, So I actually don't go back to the cow anymore. I changed my mind. But then I changed my mind again. And honestly, I'm just as confused watching this as I was playing it. But I decided to run back to the chickens and grab some eggs because I think it's about time to make the cake. You know, I have the bucket, I have sugar cane, so I make sugar, and I have eggs, so I have everything I need to make a cake. So I'm very excited. I'm thinking, you know, I'm about to end this challenge that I invented and is very, very easy. But still, I thought it was almost over. And then I go to make the cake, and guess what? My Minecraft skills suck. And turns out you need 3 buckets of milk. I thought you needed 3 eggs, so I was waiting on a 3rd egg. Turns out you need 3 buckets of milk. And I have to find more iron, which is arguably the hardest resource of an egg, sugar, wheat, and milk. That will be the hardest resources to get the iron for the buckets. So, kind of a bummer. But I just ended up killing some fish so that I could sprint again. And I decide, all right, I'm going to loot this shipwreck. You know, hopefully there's like a piece of iron in there. Hopefully it makes my job a little bit easier and I don't have to spend too much time in the mines. So I open the chest and look, just like that. I mean, you can't make this up. I mean, you could. It would be really easy, but I don't know why you would when the whole challenge is really easy in itself. But I was very excited. I found the iron I needed to make my buckets, make 2 of them. I've got 3, and then I make the cake and I finish the game. So I start running, I start bolting, I start going. I'm so excited. I don't know why I got so into this challenge, but I really, really did. So I continue on my way, running back to the cow that I found. Bucket in hand, I go and I milk him twice, and I run back to the village, just ecstatic, so ready to be done with this challenge before I somehow die with all of the ingredients for cake. So I run back to the crafting table, just happier than I really should be, and I go and I collect everything, and I put them all together, I craft my cake, and just like that, the challenge is over. It was extremely easy, yes, but I did complete it, and that's all that matters. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you want me to do any more of these stupid challenges. Bye!